Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? So let's get into this Summer House Martha's Vineyard Season 2, Episode 1 and 2 review. We're going to try to keep it short and sweet. So first let's get into the main topic, the people in the house. We have a new addition, Noelle. I like her energy. I like her spirit. I think she's going to be one of my favorites. So for this season, we have Jasmine, Jordan, Summer, Bria, Shanice, and who's the other girl? So we got Jasmine, Summer, Bria, Shanice. Yeah, I think that's it. So that's it for the girls. For the guys, we have Nick, Amir, Alex, and Preston. And then Silas is the husband of Jasmine, but he's in the military and he's currently deployed, so he's not part of this season. But he is the husband of Jasmine, and he was there last season. We will probably see him in upcoming seasons. So let's get into what I think is going to be some of the main topics here for season 2 of Martha's Vineyard. Summer House Martha's Vineyard. I think the main topics is going to be Jordan and Jasmine's relationship. The issues there. And then I think there's going to be other issues with as far as Nick and his girlfriend Tasia. The issue last season was Nick was there for like a full 2 weeks with all the girls there and never mentioned that he had a girlfriend. And prior to that, he was DMing people and some stuff like that they were saying he was doing, just kind of like, hey, like, I think me and you are like the same or similar, some stuff like that. He was saying some flirty stuff in people's DMs last year to some of the girls who are currently in the house this year. So, and the topic has been that he's kind of handsy with the girls in the house this year, and he has a girlfriend. So they're kind of like, that's weird. So I think that's going to be two of the main topics. I think some of the subtopics are probably going to be, Summer messing around with Alex last year. I think another topic is going to be Amir and his new girlfriend. I think her name is I thought it was Anastasia, but I think that's the other girl's name. Anyway, Amir and his new girlfriend and how she seems to be a little overbearing, maybe a little controlling. Red flag in my opinion, but that's going to be some of the subtopics. Let's get into the topic that I'm most annoyed with and bothered by. Jasmine and Jordan's relationship. Jordan keeps saying that Jasmine is acting different. She's acted different ever since she got married. I'm like, girl, grow up. Most women who get married and most men who get married, after they get married, their relationship with their friends change. Hence, their spouse becomes their number one priority. So she says that that's the reason why she's acting funny towards her friend Jasmine. And I'm like, I'm sorry, sis, but I just think that makes you a bad friend. You trying to pose that she's a bad friend, but I think it makes actually you a bad friend. Why not just be there for her, even though she's acting, quote, different? But she hasn't done nothing specifically towards you. So why are you trying to say that she's acting different? So why are you trying to say that that's the reason for you acting funny and kind of just being icing her out and being mean to her, being real shady? She went on vacation and hanging out and doing other stuff with other people and never even invited the girl. Jordan went out on vacation stuff and never invited Jasmine out. And then and I feel like she's kind of like trying her best to throw it in her face. Like, this is my BFF now. She's now become BFFs with the girl Summer. And I don't know. I'm looking at Jordan real side eye because I feel like she's kind of one of the people that like stirring up mess. And I feel like she's one of the people that like to throw rocks and hide her hand. So I don't really know about her. And then she's hanging out with Summer, who's kind of looking like a bit of a mean girl right now. Summer just shading her friend Shanice out of nowhere. And then she's befriending that girl, the new girl, Noelle, and telling her, it's all right. It's cool if you mess around with Alex. I don't even care. But then she blows up at the table about Alex not inviting her someplace. So the two of them, I got a real side eye on. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I won't like Jordan, that girl Jordan, in the future, from future episodes. I don't think she's going to do anything that's going to be a redeeming quality. Summer just seems like she just needs to figure out how to be okay with who she says she is, or maybe she should stop trying to be somebody she isn't. I don't think she's trying to act like she's hip and cool, but I think she's really more of a reserved and very sensitive type of personality. And I think she just needs to lean into that and quit trying to be like she's a city girl. I think that's her issue there. So that's season 1. Season 2. I think what I'm noticing, not season 1, season 2, episode 1, episode 2. What I noticed here in episode 2, we got a thing where they're going to start addressing Nick. Nick goes, see, this is the thing why I'm thinking like I don't really care for Jordan and Summer, and really not Jordan. So Jordan tells Preston, he's the other guy in the house. She tells Preston that she feels like Nick is pretty handsy. Okay. Now, Nick was taking a picture with Jordan and Summer. And from what I seen, he was pulling them in pretty close. And to me, it was like, you doing a whole lot. But Summer and Jordan was both standing there with him. And that doesn't give him right to be handsy. It doesn't. Let's be clear. It doesn't right to give him the right to be handsy just because they're standing there. Okay, come on. But I feel like if they feel like he's been doing stuff like that, at some point y'all should tell him like, you doing too much. Like if someone's all squeezing up on me, and I'm not going to continue to stand there and take a picture with you while you're doing all that. I feel like, and I feel like this just because it's Jordan, because she just seems like she's sketchy. But I feel like she should have said something. So Nick, he does the thing that he should have done. He went up to the girls, knocked on their door, said, hey, is it okay if I come in? And he's like, I didn't know we had an issue. Do y'all feel like I'm handsy or whatever? And then Summer just sits there and don't say nothing. Jordan go ahead and says, yeah, you can be a little handsy or whatever. And I'm like, I don't like that. That's shady. It's like, Jordan, why didn't you tell him? You've known him since last year. Well, Summer did too, but it's like, you could have said something. You outspoken about everything else. You could have said, you doing too much, bruh. But I feel like she likes to stir up mess. Like, why you tell Preston that and bring it up to him and talk in y'all little circle, but don't tell him if you supposed to be cool with him? Why don't you just tell him? I don't know. I think maybe some other people will have a difference of opinion on this, but that's how I roll. If somebody's my real friend and I care about you on some sort of level, I'm gonna let you know, like, because I like to have authentic relationships with people. And if I feel like I can't be authentic with you, I just won't fool with you at all, point blank, period. I'll just keep it moving. But if I'm in relationship with you in some type of way, I have to be authentic with you. And I feel like she should have been more authentic. I don't think it was big enough deal with him that she couldn't have just said, hey, you doing too much, and he would have stopped. I truly believe it would have went that way. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he is a little weird. I don't know, but I think it would not have been that big of a deal if she had just said something. So we got that coming up. I think that's going to be addressed more in episode 3. I think some of the girlfriends are going to show up in episode 3, and I'm looking forward to it. This season of Summer House Martha's Vineyard, it looks like it's going to be giving like season 1 did. If you all have not started tapping into this show, you really should. It's for me, it's very refreshing. It's a refreshing show, and I like the topics. I like the dynamics. I like that it's young Black people that are out here in the world, successful Black people. Some of them are just starting off, but they're still very successful in what they do. And I love it. It's very refreshing. So you guys check into it. I will be continuing to review these episodes. I really like this show, so I'm looking forward to sharing my thoughts and opinions with you guys. So please subscribe if you want to follow me on reviewing this. And you all, if you haven't started watching, please start watching. It's a pretty good show. And it's on Bravo. If you don't want to pay a cable bill like I don't want to, you can watch it on Peacock. Peacock, I think, is like, I think it may only be like $5.99 a month or something like that. So it's real cheap. Maybe you have to pay $10 to get ad free. But anyway, yeah, it's real cheap. So I would tap into Peacock and just watch the episodes there. That's how I do it. So anyway, y'all, please subscribe, give me a like, and I'm about to head on out. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye for now.